Good evening, our Patriot family, and welcome to another episode of the Fight for Patriotism, where we can discuss scenarios and where people with unique abilities can prepare for if we are in a SHTF situation. I'm your producer, host, and brother Zachary Smouse, and with me is my special guest and your Patriot brother Infantry Outdoors. I'll say the Bible verse of the day, play my introduction, and then check on how our brother is doing. The Bible verse for Friday, June 17, 2022 is, "Surely God is my salvation, I will trust and not be afraid. The Lord himself, is my strength and my defense, he has become my salvation." Isaiah 12:2 NIV.
We need you now. We need you now. One day, one day, one day, I hope you see the truth. This puppet show stays on because of you. We've been dancing with the devil way too long. I know it's fun, but get ready to pay your dues. Oh God, come back home. This crazy world is filled with liars and abusers. We need you now before we're too far gone. I hope one day they finally see the truth. God, we need you now.
How are you doing today, brother?
I'm good. I had to change the background and make it more fitting for your channel. See how we did that little screens trick for the viewer. Zach, I'm so stoked to be here, buddy. Thank you so much for having me. I love it, and I'm stoked to be here tonight. Also, I hope everybody that came over from my channel and everybody in the chat, show the man some love, give him a thumbs up on the vlog, give him all the love and respect that he deserves, and, you know, just keep supporting this man. It's amazing. I'm sitting here. I got stoked by your intro. Can we watch your intro again in a little bit? We got to watch it again. I love that intro. And the fact that this young man has done that.
We need you now. This puppet show stays on because of you. We've been dancing
way we say it back on the Caribbean radio. Wicked, wicked, wicked. I love that intro, man. I love it. You know how you know when you have a good intro? When you can't stop watching it. Oh, man, that is great.
Mayhem actually made this intro, and I'm learning how to create video now, too.
That's great, man. That's great. That is great. The creative process behind that was fabulous. That is great, bro. That is great. Telling you, the man still blows me away. He types faster than anybody you ever know. I just love watching him. It's amazing. You know, when you watch somebody that's good at what they do, you admire the person for the skill that they have. And I admire Zach so much and doing these streams with him because he's awesome. He can type faster than I could think. You're ready now. See, I've learned the cues. So
by the way, hello family in chat. Thank you for joining us tonight.
I love it. I love it. Chat, wait a minute, hold on. I got to get the tablet because I don't have the chat. So I got to get the chat. I'm not used to being it's interesting, Zach, that I'm on this side because I mean on your side where you get everything up on the screen, but I have you full blown so I can see you. For those that are new here or new to me anyway, I'm DJ Infantry from Infantry Outdoors. I'm legally blind. So the fun ride we're gonna have tonight with me and Zach. All right. So it's gonna be a good time. I can't, you know, I have to look close to see, and my brother's got his issues, and you know what? We're gonna have fun and we're gonna make it done. Got turn down the volume. Infantry can't do that. All right, now I can see the chat. All right, so yeah, I got the chat. All right, back to you, my boss man, Zach. Oh, there you go. Look at that. It comes up on the bottom. Gotcha. The fight for patriotism. Zach, you keep it up. Keep it up, struggle. Jennings will hire you to do a video. Hire you to do a video. Hot dog. Let's go, my man, Zach. That's what I'm talking about. Big shout out to Time. Big shout out to Rich Wells. Shout out going out to Suze. She says hi, Zach. Sun shining 68 with a nice breeze. Birds are singing. Hey, Rich Wills got it nice. It's a beautiful day in my neck of the woods. It sounds like a beautiful day. Let me make sure I didn't miss nobody for you, Zach. All right. There you go. All right. So there we go. I got your chat. All right. So Zach, you have the best. I agree. Zach has a kick butt intro. He really does. I get amped. I was a little tired because I just came off an hour and a half live stream, you know, to come hang out with my buddy Zach. And the minute that came on and the music, y'all didn't get to see me behind the scenes, but I'm vibing with the music. Great. It was great. I wonder if there's a way I can make this huge. No, I can't. Okay, we'll make it work though. All right. Sailing Prepper is hey, thank you for coming over and supporting, family. I actually missed you guys. Missed you, Zach. Oh, everybody loves Zach. Zach's the awesome dude, man. He really is. And tonight we're going to be talking about a really cool topic, which something that Zach, I had to think about this when you presented it to me, because even though I'm disabled, I'm used to being normal, I guess you could say. So the topic for tonight is really cool because it made me think of not being normal for once. Like, what are my differences? And how does it do? You know what I'm saying? So you made a good topic, my friend. I'm just making sure that whatever's scrolling across the screen, I mean, for me to read. All right. Bullfrog Swamp Homestead. That's a cool name. I like me a good bullfrog. They taste good. I'm finally off of work to catch you live. Awesome. Hot dog. Good to have you, bullfrog. Don't worry, I won't shoot the bullfrog and put him in the deep fryer. That's in the summertime. Bullfrogs are out, boys and girls. Bullfrog season's coming up. Oh, I didn't get it. No, I missed that one. There you go. Finding Kino. Finding Kino. I heard that's a good diet, but I can't do diets. Number 26. Hey, Zach. Hey, Mr. Tom. GTSY. Hey, Rick. Mayhem. Hi, Sean. Bullfrog. Holy cow. And Michelle. All right. I don't think I missed anybody on that one. I didn't even see Mayhem in the chat. Hold on. I might have to re-up my chat or something because close and then bring it back up again. Dunk. Yeah, now all of a sudden I got a whole bunch of people that I didn't see before. Gotta love YouTube, man. It just don't keep up. It don't keep up. But I'll keep reading the ones that Zach puts up. They actually look bigger on this screen anyway. And I love this scrolling thing he's got going on. Scholarships. Oh, that's really cool. And research. Yeah, man. I love and vibe what Zach's got going on. American Warrior. Zach, did you get your packages yet?
Not yet, Michelle.
There you go. The mail, man. The mail's crazy. I mentioned this on my program. You know, we at one point we're giving away a lot of prizes every week, and I love giving prizes. I love giving back, but fam, shipping is costing more than the prize. Like no joke. I would buy. You know, our prizes are not less than like $20, no least than $20. But when it's $29 to send a $20 item, it's like holy cow. But yeah, it did, and the mail's backed up too, so it'll come. That boy got a copyright disclaimer going across here and everything else. Hot dog. Remind me never to copyright on Zach, man. He's got you covered, boy. That's one thing I tell you guys, man. Since I've been monetized, I keep getting hit with all kinds of copyrights. From stuff I did like 4 or 5 years ago. I'm getting copyrighted on. I just take another piece of YouTube music and lay it over top of it and call it done. You know, I understand what happens from a music perspective, but it's just annoying that it should be grandfathered. If you're using music content 2 years before somebody buys it, you should just be left alone with it. But they don't do that. They want their money.
So are you ready to get into the questions, brother?
Whenever you are, my friend. And as you want, whatever you put up here, I'm going to read it. So that's how we'll work it. If it's chat, if it's questions, I got you. I got you now. We got our rhythm. All right. Here we go. Oh. For someone who has a unique ability, do you have any special equipment to keep you if you have to wait 5 to 10 days for someone to come get you? Okay. This kind of goes back to where I was talking about his topic tonight is even though I'm legally blind, I have no sight in my left eye and I have really messed up sight in this eye. I don't want to say really messed up because I see what you see. I see colors. I see everything, light, dark, red, blue, green, aqua, a mixing board, a microphone. I see Zach. Every time Zach gives me thumbs up, I see that. What I can't see, there's a thing called seeing and distinguishing. What I can see doesn't matter. In the world of the government and the people that we go and see, you have to be able to distinguish something. In other words, the eye chart, for example, that we all know and love, ERSQVMO. I can only see ESL. That's it. Not what I can see, what I can distinguish. I can see 5 rows down on the eye chart, but that doesn't count. But I was raised normal, like any normal person without a disability. I went to normal school. I went with normal kids. I got beat up by bullies. So I had to think about these questions tonight because I do have a disability. I do have, in this case, special equipment. I have a cane. I don't use it except for large event gatherings where there's a crowd of people. Like, let's say we go Disney World. I do use it in the woods. It makes a great hiking stick. For me, with one eye, I have no depth perception. I have no sense of how far the camera is from me. I just know it for my entire life that I know how far the camera is. I could hit it. No, I could spit on it right now and hit it dead center, but the stick for me helps me determine elevation changes in the woods, in the city, in gatherings of people. If you're a person who is not respectful to a person with a stick, I'm the person you don't want behind you, around you, or in front of you, because I will teach you really quick with the stick that you need to move, not be there, don't be close to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's one tool that I do use. And a lot of the tools for a 5 to 10 day scenario. Let me make sure I got it right. For 5 to 10 day scenario, the stick wouldn't matter. I could survive without that. I have my service dog. She's right here on the floor, Jasmine. Since I've had children, she's been retired because since my children could read or tell the difference between boys and girls sign on the bathroom, basically, when my children got older, they became my service animal. As wrong as that is to say, that's kind of what happened. So Jasmine now, in my big fat lazy girl over here on the floor, she's loving living the country life. She is in retirement. She is like, Brandon's going to be 12, so she's almost 13. She's old. She's an old girl. But I put her vest on. Now her in a 5-10 day scenario, yes, I personally wouldn't have a problem because I prepare. I always carry a minimum of 14 days wet supply food in the house at all times. I carry 20 pounds of dry dog food, and she's only one dog. So she's good for a minimum in wet food of 2 weeks. In food in general, she could go over a month and a half. And that would be it because I don't have any prescriptions. I don't have any. I mean, I do. To put it YouTube friendly, the medical stuff, medical vape stuff, if you catch my drift without saying the wrong things. But I can go without that too for 5 to 10 days. I mean, I don't have to have it. It doesn't kill me. Kills me on the computer. So that would wrap up that one, sir. My unique ability would only be the service dog who's taken care of. And my equipment, I'd be good. I could live without it. So I could hunt, fish, protect, and serve, and do what I got to do, and be safe. So that's a good question. I like Zach's questions. Okay. Next question said, for people who have unique abilities, what kind of stuff is out there to help them prepare so they could survive a length of time for people to come for help? Okay. Now, this all depends on your condition. There are a lot of things out there. This is all going to be dependent on your condition. Right off the top of my head, if your condition requires for you to have lengthy long-term power, for example, you have to have a pump, or you have to a breathing machine. You have to have something. You get where I'm going. If you have to plug into the wall for any period of time for your disability, sorry, I don't sugarcoat those words. I'm disabled. We're disabled. If you don't like that word, I apologize. I'm cool with it. A disabled person that has to plug up to power. Here's 2 ways you can do it. Number 1, you can get a generator. Number 2, now generators put out, obviously you have to have it outside as loud as can be. You have to worry about carbon monoxide poisoning when you're dealing with those. But that is one way that you can generate power. Number 2, you get these new power banks. They're inverter generators that they have now, like the ⅏ or they got a bunch of them out, that you can literally put the box outside, plug your device into the box, or even bring the box inside and run the solar panels outside of your house, continuously charging your box as you are using it for your medical device. Okay, so that is my ideas on if your disability requires a power source. If you're in a scooter, if your mobility impairment is a scooter, you could charge up your scooter with the ⅏. I don't want to keep saying that name because I'm not working or affiliated with them. However, if anybody from there is watching and you want to hit me and Zach up, we'd love to work with your products and check them out and test them in the disability market. Do you agree, sir? So Jack, yep, there you go. But you got to send us the good ones because our handicap stuff draws power. You can't send us a little wimpy one. But you know, and you know, Zach, we should probably write these companies and be like, hey, send us your, forget everybody else. Send us your stuff and let us test it with disability stuff. Yeah, I'm telling you, bro. So that would be for, again, for mobility people. You have your scooter. I saw a guy when I lived down in South Florida out on the beach. Okay, I was at a jet ski event with one of the race teams, and there was a guy who he was a jet ski racer, and he had no use of his legs, paraplegic, and he was a jet ski racer for Sea-Doo. Y'all hear what I'm telling you? All right, he was a Black Hawk helicopter pilot who went down, lost use of his legs, and he couldn't, obviously long story short, he pushed through his problem and he became a jet ski racer and races for Sea-Doo. Amazing guy. One of the toys that he has is like, it's like a wheelchair, like a motorized wheelchair, but the damn thing has tank tracks. It's a tracked go chair. I don't even want to call it a wheelchair. It's a go chair, go tank. But that's another option. People like me that are visually impaired. The product that I have on my channel, which I am affiliated with, please, I will mention that. The Commander One Leaf NVI day-night vision scope has been a total game changer for me. It is a camera that mounts to your existing rifle optics. So if you have good optics and you can see like good with the optics, when you put the camera on this, it's going to amplify everything tenfold. And that's just regular. Then you can zoom, which is the part I love. I've used it for squirrel hunting so far. I'm going to use it for deer season this year. It is, if you are visually impaired or your papa wants to go out and shoot with you, or grandpa or opa wants to go out and shoot with you and he can't do it no more, I've had viewers of mine get these because it works. I can sight in my own rifle at a target I can't see, if this makes sense. Like if I'm shooting without my scope, I can't see the target. But when I use this device, I can sight my own rifle in for the first time in, I'm not going to disclose my age, but I'm over 40. So in over 40 years, the first time I can go, no wife, no kids, no, hey, Zach, I need you to spot me. I can put this up. So that's another out. I mean, I have a ton of them, Zach. I really do. We could go on here all night long, brother. But there's some really good ones for you. The big one is the ⅏ boxes. I would 100%, even if you're not disabled, you should get one of those. Some type, if you're visually impaired, get at me. Look, if you guys need more help than what I'm giving you here, get at me. Get at me. It's okay. I give them my email, right, Zach? Is it okay? Perfect. infantry@infantryoutdoors.com. And of course, YouTube, you can always get a hold of me. Let me see. Okay, serious question. I like those. Are you ready for this? What advice do you have for someone who is still getting used to the idea of not being as mobile as they used to be? Okay. I was born with my disability. So let me clarify that first. However, I have worked with numerous people in my life from the time I was in kindergarten till we're standing here before you that have lost the ability. So what I have always said to you or to anyone is don't feel sorry for yourself. What happened, happened. You have to move past that. Once you can move past that, you can move forward. Because a lot of times it's not that I lost my arm, my leg, my eyes, my ears, my nose, my mouth, my tongue, my butt, my pinky toe. It doesn't matter what you lost. Most times the problem is not dealing with that. It's you're still dealing with what happened that caused it. Now, once you get over that part, then it's just, for me, the hardest thing was always, I was a kid growing up in the 80s. I got picked on every day of my life. I've heard more blind jokes than you people have probably ever heard of in your life. I've even made some up myself because the ones that you were picking on me with weren't good enough. I had one kid, I can remember, here, I'll tell y'all this one joke. This one kid was like, oh yeah, shut up, you're blind, you can't see me to do anything anyway. And I'm like, this is all in front of like a whole classroom, teacher and everything. And I just blurted, I was a smart mouth. I blurted out, well, at least my handicap is in my eye. Mind you, this is 5th grade. Yours is between your legs. And even the teacher about pissed herself. Right? I wasn't a kid that you didn't pick on me. I was blind, but I'm the blind guy that'll whoop you up behind the bike rack or take a whooping because that's back then. Let me make sure I got that question. Sup, infantry? What's up, yo? Sup, fam? How you doing? So glad you're here. Yeah, if you got comments back, I'll read them out here for a minute. Cola, hey y'all, how y'all doing? We doing good over background over here. Hey, this me and Zach, we just hanging out like a butt crack. The Polarian message, my brother. How you doing? Hey DJ Infantry, I sent you an email a while back. Did you even get my email? I don't know. I'm gonna say no, because if you would have, I would have replied back to you. Honest to God, everybody that knows me knows if you contact me, if I get your email, I will even comments. I'll get back to you, dude. I'm not ghosting you. Matter of fact, if you want my business number, I'll give it to you real quick, and you could just get a hold of me. It's on my. Actually, if you want to go to the website, my phone number is on the website. You could just reach out to me, text me. I don't mind that, just as long as it's respectful, Chuck C. What did it say? Chuck C. OCCams Razor? Ocams? I probably said that wrong. Hey, y'all. But Chuck C, what's up, man? What up, Chuck? That's a funnier joke than any of you guys probably even know. Hey, Zach, one of your viewers over on my channel said I'm supposed to, and please don't yell at me, bro. I'm supposed to ask you about peanut butter. It's supposed to be a funny joke, ha ha ha, and you're supposed to get mad at somebody other than me. I don't know, dude. You go ahead. I'm gonna read and you reply to that. We'll come back. But I was just supposed to mention that. Just don't shoot the messenger now. Let's see how fast he can type. I know Zach got it. He probably knows who said it too. That's probably the bad part. Somebody probably set me up for failure. Infantry gonna get a cap in the booty crack. Go ahead, brother. Got all kinds of windows. Why do these windows pop up when they're not supposed to? It's always when you're live streaming stuff pop up. It never pops up. Go ahead, brother. I got you. Okay, Cola. Whoever it was mentioned to them, Cola said, whoever they are pretty. They are pretty. They're probably here. I'm not gonna lie, they're probably here because believe me, I promoted this all night on my stream. Now I'm not a huge giant YouTuber by any means, stretch of the means, but I did invite everybody to come, and for those who are even watching later, come back. So the person that had me asked, that's probably here. All right, here comes the question here from Mr. Zach. For people who have unique abilities, what kind of stuff is out there to help them prepare so that they could survive a length of time for people to come for help? Okay, leave that up there because that's I have to make sure I keep reading. All right, so there's a lot of things out there. One where I see it's like you're asking if you're stuck for a length of time, there's ways that you could call for help. Is that kind of what you're asking about? Ways to call for help in a situation? Because that would be, I could tell you right now, they have a device that I used to have on my boat called an epirb. How you pronounce it? Epirb. You pull that sucker and everybody comes looking for you. But let's see, people have uniquely, what kind of stuff is out there to help them prepare? I would get, for one, if you're a disabled person and you're not, like, for example, if something were to happen, if something were to fall on Zach's house, and like I live in Florida and we deal with hurricanes. If a hurricane were to block in the entrances of his house, I don't foresee Zach climbing out very easily on his own ability to get out of the home if the entries are blocked. Not saying that you can't do it. I'm saying I don't realistically in a real life situation see that. So Zach would be in a stuck scenario. Okay. In Zach's situation, I would have something like an EPIRB, something like that. That's a serious way. Like you're stuck and you're hurt. You hit that Coast Guard, Army, Navy, everybody's coming for you. It's a location beacon is what it is. Another thing you can do is have a satellite phone, as well as a cell phone, because your cell phone may go down. And if the satellites go down, then your next alternative is to go backwards in evolution. And like what me and my family do, have a drawer full of two-way radios. And have those with the people that you know in your network. So if I'm a family member of Zach's and I live up the road or so, I'm going to get one of the longest range ones I could get. Even ham radios are another thing you can get, guys. Ham radios. But now ham radios are bulky, and you get into ham radios, you're going to get into it. You'll see what I'm talking about. But two-way communication can just be something as simple as FRS that you can buy that you get like 25 miles out of them stupid little FRS radios. You got 16 or 23 or 30 bands, and then you got quiet side codes and things like that. Then you got the old CB radio for all my truckers out there. Breaker 19, dropping down that hammer, going down the line. I have a CB. Matter of fact, I have an old school CB with a booster in it from my daddy back in the days. In there, I got to put in the truck. VHF is another band that you can get, which is usually used for Marine. But in a scenario like that, where you're, like I said, you're stuck, you need to either A, call for help, or B, be able to hunker down. But while you're hunkering down, have you some signal flares, have you an air horn, hung, 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 so you can signal for help, put a whistle around your neck before disaster starts so you can call for help, because the chances are they're not going to see you, but they need to hear you. Bang on a wall, baka, 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 you know, and have ways of doing that for days, like he said, because if you're stuck, you're going to be stuck. And all this circles back around to whether you're handicapped, not handicapped, mentally handicapped, you're physically handicapped, everybody in the world needs to have food and water for any basic emergency situation. Food and water. And that's really, like I said, we could keep going on in that, but special abilities, I would have a way to call for help. I would. Or be really good at being in your house. And if the last 2 years taught us all anything, we're all really good at being in our house by now. You know what I mean? Not having to go out. And with the way gas prices are going, you don't want to go out. I don't want to go out. Hell, 15 gallons was like $73 today. It was ridiculous for 15 gallons.
Hey brother, just to let you know, on a previous topic, the peanut butter joke was a worn out joke. It was basically a joke that said I can't get love.
I knew it was something that was just not right about that. And I should have never even said nothing. I knew it when it came up in the chat. And oh yeah, ask Zach about it. And I'm like, you know what? I think you're setting me up. That's just not right. That's just not right. Let's move on with the program. That's just not right. What kind of preparedness foods do you get to help you quickly get food if needed? All right. My preps. And they're not huge by any means. Like I don't have a warehouse. I don't have a bunker. I am like many of you. I am a dad with a wife and 2 kids and a dog. I have a pantry. These are they're like the little rooms that like we have in the house. We have the pantry, and the pantry has just like all the everyday stuff, the a jar of peanut butter, a thing of this, a thing. Then you have what we call the bunker room. The bunker room is in the back with a washer and everything, and I've got the shelves and everything in there. That's where I've got like water. That's a big thing. Charcoal. I have my camping stoves. I keep my propane bottles back there. I keep my camp cook set. Since I go camping, I always have a box I have to take with all you. If you camp, you guys know camping gear is always stacked right there with the bunker stuff, because that's what you're going to cook on when there's no power. That's what you're going to boil water on when there's no water. And then next to that, I have water. I have drinking water. I also have water in the bathrooms that are for flushing the water, flushing the toilet. Freeze dried is my new favorite thing. Comment in the comments below if anyone in the chat likes Mountain House. I've found that I like them pretty much the best for the price. But I also have emergency 48-hour emergency 4-person sealed in a package food kits, which we've done on the channel. If anybody wants to go back and check out our video, we did a whole live stream. I cooked the whole 48-hour survival kit in one live stream, and we ate it. Me, Mayhem, we were passing, food through the camera. It was really great. But that's a big thing. Also, canning has been a big thing for my family for a while. I just canned up some tomato sauce today for some pasta. I make my own hot sauces. So we have a bunch of that. That's another cabinet I have over here. That's got the hot sauces. It has the candied jalapenos. It has the pickled banana peppers, ketchups, things like that. I have a cabinet just dedicated to all of that stuff. So like you, I prepare with everything. Like I tell my wife, when you go to the store, you should have a list of things that you're going to go grocery buy, but then you have a list of things that you always buy. Like I was telling her, canned chicken, We eat canned chicken like crazy. Every week we buy canned chicken. Every week we buy canned chicken. Garrett says, Zach, tell your special guest I said, what's up? What's up? What's going on, Garrett? Thank you for that, brother. I appreciate you. What kind of prepare?
Mentioned that I should get Mountain House, so I'll definitely get some.
Yeah, I have heard. Now I've liked the ones that I've eaten. Okay, but like any other fried meal, it's supposed to be hit or miss. Like there's some that you may or may not like. But what I do, like I said, the canned chicken. Whenever I go to Walmart now, along with the canned chicken that we have to buy every time we grocery shop, we have to buy 1 or 2 or 3, depending on the budget, because they're like $9 a piece for a 2-person bag. So that means it's going to feed me or you. Like it's one person's. No lie. You'll eat. So it's $9 a piece, which isn't horrible because it lasts for damn ever. It's freeze dried. All you got to do is add boiling water, let it sit, do its thing, and then bada boom, bada bing, you got food on the go that lasts damn near forever. So I just been stuck. I have a little thing, a bin. I've already filled up the bin. We got like biscuits and gravy, stroganoff. They have Thai food. They got red beans fried. They got all kinds of stuff. It's really neat. Yeah, bro. They're actually not bad either. I hear the biscuits and gravy is the best one for the breakfast ones. And I'm a big biscuit and gravy guy. But yeah. And for a family of 4, like I said, every time you go to the grocery store, guys, buy these little things and just let them add up. You're not going to eat them. You're not going to use them unless you go camping. Cindy says, hey, y'all, how's your trails been? How's your trails been? My trails have been all right. I won't want to say they're happy trails. I don't want to say they're sad trails. They're right in the middle, right where they need to be. You know? All right. Hot mess summer, and it's summertime. Hey, everyone. Hey, Zach. Good to have you. Thank you for coming in. Guys, as you do, make sure you hit that thumbs up button for the brother. Make sure that you share him out and give him all of the love that you can, because Zach does an amazing job up here. Ghetto says, scrambled eggs and bacon are fire from Mountain House. All right, I'm going to get that one. The scrambled, but now I've heard the scrambled eggs by itself is bland as hell. Yeah, like you got to add something to that. But the bacon and eggs, I'm going to try that one. I'm going to look for it. And all of these are available at Walmart, by the way. So you don't have to go spend a fortune. You can go to mountainhouse.com, I think it is. But they have other ones. But I don't know the quality. I mean, some people swear by different brands. I'm one of them people where, again, if I'm in the woods with my kid and we're making biscuits and gravy turkey hunting, I'm not going to expect it to be a 5-star restaurant quality, making it in a bag with some water in the woods. As long as it feeds me and gets me where I got to go, that's all that matters. You know, Faith, Hope, and Charity's Homestead. Rich Zach has really forced me out of the bubble on here. I'm not used to it, but I have learned a lot from him. I stay up to make sure Kay don't miss a show. Look at you. You got a devoted fan. Rich Zach? Why are you a rich guy, huh, Zach? I know. Zach, Rich Zach. Hey, Zach, gotta come sponsor Infantry Outdoors, okay, buddy? And if you guys are coming in and you're new, you got me over here reading for this guy. You got the blind guy and the other guy over here, and we're just having an amazing show. I think we're the best combo ever. Hey, you know, I just watched a video on your favorite boy the other day. It was like yesterday or the other day. Your boy Josh. I love that dude. I love him. Josh Blue. If y'all don't know about that man, y'all need to. And he's met him, which is even better. Tell you what, man, people that sleep on disabled people, that's exactly what you're doing. You're sleeping. We're so much creative, amazing, funny. You know, we might have a bunch of jokes you don't get, but that's part of it, you know? And all y'all on Zach's channel are amazing for supporting the brother. Again, share him out. If you're not subscribed, subscribe, hit the thumbs up, and ring the bell to all notifications. So every time that awesome, I was going to say another word, but awesome BA intro that the boys got, I'm trying to keep it clean for YouTube. That intro comes on, you're going to be notified because it's awesome, man. Yeah. Yeah, man.
Because I unfortunately use the stove, so that's why I was asking about the food.
Okay. So when in a poop hits the fan scenario, again, keep it YouTube friendly. Zach, do you have gas in your home or are you on an electric stove? Because if it's electric and something happens, you are not going to have that use of that. So I need to know what your next mode of cooking is going to be. However, if it is gas, you're golden. Unless the gas goes out.
Gas, but I can't use the stove.
Okay. You can't use the house stove. Can you use, I don't know if you've seen them, the little stoves that you screw on the little propane, the camping, little, just enough to boil a 12-ounce cup of water. Would you be able to turn, this is how they operate, okay? You turn the little thingy, you have to screw it on. Are you able to screw somehow the little thingy onto there? And then there will be a little, I know you could figure out a way. All right, I know you can. There's a little valve, you'll be able to turn the valve and light it. And then you could put the little cup. You could get you a whole kit that comes together. Put the little cup on top. It will boil a little nesting cup. I think it's like 12 ounces of water. And you won't put more than 12 ounces of water into one of the Mountain House bags. My wife and I read and checked it. So if you got a 12-ounce nesting cup, you will always have the amount of water or more water than you need to do a Mountain House meal. So that would be an option for you, brother, if you're able to do that, because it involves screwing the little thing on. You could get the big bottle or the small bottles, okay? The big bottle would be more wobbly. The small bottle would be screw it on. Then you would turn the little valve and light. Some of them even have a clicker lighter in them, but you just have to light it somehow. And then you'd be good. Let it boil. Pour your water into your bag. You could do all this on the floor. So if you missed or spilled, you ain't gonna hurt nobody. See, I got you. And keep that in mind, folks. When the power goes out, as somebody who's been 17 days with no power in the middle of the city because a hurricane knocked it out, I was boiling water with my propane cooker thingy that I have for the neighbors to take baths and showers. All right. I was the one hooking up 4 apartments to 1 generator. Y'all watch out now. 4 apartments. We had to cycle out whose turn it was for the next 2 hours to get their fridge. You get 2 hours of fridge. You get 2 hours of fridge. You get 2 hours. This way we don't blow the damn generator up. But meanwhile, all 4 apartments got fans, TVs, and we're just cycling out to the fridge. So go ahead, Mrs. Zach.
Because the floor is best for me.
That would be perfect for you. And you could even get you a little, well, I don't want to say little, but the Coleman stoves. They have 2 burner stoves that you could set on the floor. You could set your own little emergency area. So you could just drag out your little stove, have it in the area already on the floor, drag it out, screw in your little propane bottle, and now you have 2 burners that all you have to do is turn it, and they have come with clickers, so you don't have to mess with no lighter. Then you could do, bro, you can make a meal. You can make a meal. But just make sure you have ventilation in your house because propane is no bueno. It ain't gonna have the windows open, have the doors open, which in a hurricane or a disaster, you're going to do that anyway because it's going to get hot in your house. But yeah, definitely food for thought, man. When the electric goes out, that's why I was talking about the jackery earlier, or a generator of some kind. You know, gas generators make CO2, which kill people. That's the only downer to them. And from South Florida, I can tell you a lot of stupid people, and I'm using this word heavily, stupid people that put their generator inside of their apartment, turned it on, and didn't wake. They didn't come. No, that was it. Or they put it in the garage and not leave the door open. All right, here we go. For people to acknowledge someone who has a unique ability in a shoot hits the fan. I guess I gotta make sure I do. I was gonna read it the right way. Situation. What things can they do to prepare mentally? You should never wait till it hits the fan to prepare yourself in any way, shape, or form. If you do, you're dead. You're too late. It's already over with. You're going to be one of the people that stand there in the middle of the street like sheep, like a deer in the headlights as the disaster comes rolling over you and your family. The only way to mentally prepare is just prepare now. Look at the world around you. Look at the people that are running the world around you. Look at them trying to strip everything from you. You know, you should already be mentally prepared. Look at what the last 2 years of our lives have been. Sitting in our homes, doing nothing, disrupting our children, disrupting our religions, our faiths, trying to take things from us that you have no rights to take from. And then to come out of a 2 year in a box, you're going to start stripping people and trying to take away freedoms. You're going to start wars. You know what it is? I said earlier tonight, what I think really happened with this whole world going crazy situation is the wrong people were left in their house for too long. That's what it was. And they snapped. That has to be what it is, my friend, because before all of this, there was still but there wasn't no world war crisis event type thing, and now it is, and everybody's getting involved, and these people are mad at these people, and these people are mad at these. Man, y'all need to get out and get your house and get a hug from somebody, for real. The world needs a hug, because I think being cooped up in your house, you didn't get a hug from grandma for the last 2 years. That you needed, because everybody needs a hug from grandma, just like you need your hug from your mom and your dad, and you need your hug from your sister and your brother. You know, being locked in a box. Look, people in prison, they go crazy. Yeah, they go crazy. So isolation is never good. You know, and I even did a thing, a show a few weeks ago on the outdoors and mental health, where I run that topic, and how just being outside. Now, I had a doctor come onto the channel and confirm everything that I've said, and he always has, because he's the reason my channel exists. He's the driving force behind me starting this channel. Is that just something as simple as going outside, sitting on your stoop, on your front porch, on a walk, on the grass, just sit there, soak up some sun, breathe in the fresh air, watch the birds, watch the squirrels, watch the lizards, and just enjoy nature. If you do that for 15, 20, 30 minutes every day, you will see an improvement in your mental health. And your mental health is all you got. Like, you need to be in charge of your mental health. So that's why fishing is great. Hunting is great. Hunting ain't about getting the animal 9 times out of 10. It's about the experience and the camaraderie working up to eventually, when God is ready for you to get that animal, get that animal. So it's all, there's a lot of outdoors and mental health is an amazing thing, bro. Amazing thing. And I encourage people that, back to a question he had asked earlier, on people that have recently been disabled, get out. First of all, don't let nobody tell you can't do anything. If somebody tells you you can't do it, infantry, you're blind. You're lucky. You better hope you get shoelaces out. I'm gonna tell you on that one, because that's something I was told my entire life. Don't ever let anyone tell you what you can do except you. You take yourself to the limits you want to go. You push yourself as far as, don't let nobody tell you no. So I've been told it. Here I am today. I was told, infantry, you'll never be on radio or TV because you're blind. That same gentleman that said that to me 3 years later handed me my degree from broadcasting school with a smile on his face, going, see, I knew you could do it. Right. You knew I could do it. Yeah. Not only did I graduated with the highest scholarship in school history. So don't let nobody ever tell you you can do something or you can't. You figure it out and you do it. Same thing with your mental health. Don't let nobody tell you you're crazy. I tell you I'm crazy, woman. No.
Infantry, my birth doctor actually said that I wouldn't amount to anything.
And look what the boy created. Trust me, dude. My God, I'm right there with you. Infantry will never go to school, regular school. He will never be able to do anything that normal kids do. He will. You're lucky if you will be able to walk, mom and dad. We don't know, even with exploratory surgery, and this is something that holds very true to people with vision impairments. With Zach, I can look at Zach, and I love him to death, but I can pretty much gauge his limitations based upon watching him for a minute. With me, or with anyone with sight impairment, the only person, not even a doctor, can tell you what I can see. Only I can try to tell you what I can see, because I don't know what it's like to see 20/20. I don't know what it is to see normal. So I can tell you, I see colors, I see shapes, I see lights, and I see Zach, and I see everything I need to see. But the smaller and further away it gets, the harder it is for me to distinguish, not see what it is. You know what I'm saying? So again, don't let people tell you what you can and can't do. I would never tell Zach, even looking at the man. I'd be like, Zach, want to go jet skiing? Let's go wakeboarding, bro. Get out there on the snow. We could do some snowboarding. I'll take him wherever he wants to go, anytime. And I bet we'll come back with big smiles on our faces. I got to make sure it's Mayor, M-A-I-R, Mayor. Who said that to Zach? I don't know who said what to Zach. What did we say to Zach? I've been saying a lot of stuff to Zach.
Mayor, it was my birth doctor.
Oh, yeah, the doctors are all full of crap. Sorry, spoiler alert. Doctors are full of crap. Yeah. I went to regular school with regular kids in regular classes. Yes, I had a 504 ESE plan where I had a little bit more time than most kids. It took me longer to read, but I played football. I tried out for the football team. I made the team. They begged me not to play because they didn't want me to get hurt. They retired my number. I wrestled. I did everything anybody else would do. Middle school, I was a cheerleading, a guy cheerleader where you throw the girls up in the air. Oh, I love that. That was the best. For all y'all that don't know about cheerleading and you're in a middle school, it's called, what were we called? Cheer masters. Yo, that's the best way to get a girlfriend. Real quick. Throw them up in the air and you better catch them. If you catch them, you got a girlfriend. You drop her, oh no. You ain't got no girlfriend. She ain't gonna like you. When they tell you hold that pyramid, yeah, you hold that pyramid because you drop her. Oh. But yeah, guys, never. Only you tell you what you could do. Only you. Because look at that. Look at me. Perfect examples. Blind guy that hunts, fish, does TV and radio. I've been a repo agent. I've done so many jobs that y'all are probably like, I was an armed security guard. Believe that or not. Armed and armed. I wanted to go in the military. I tried every branch of the United States Armed Forces and even begged, what, you can't take me under 4F? Come on, you got to be able to take me under 4F, right? And for those that don't know what 4F is a cadet or a soldier who is going in with some form of slight disability, where you can still do your job still. But I always joke with the damn recruiting officer. I'm like, listen, you put a gun or a rocket launcher in my hand, you turn me and point me and go that way, shoot, and I got you. That's all it is, you know. Sierra Star gives a clap smiley for smojis. I love smojis. I have no idea what the hell half of them mean, but I like smojis. Smojis.
You know, I just want to get something off my chest. I'm sorry people are feeling that they need change, and I get it. But let me tell you, I have had a lot of people call me retarded, a cripple. They have looked at me different just because of my body. People have not given me a chance. They just looked at me and turned away. It's bullshit. It's not right. But know what? Instead of rioting, ruining other businesses, I take my feelings and turn them into something positive. I try my hardest to take my anger and show people that no matter where you came from, or what your life had in store for you, it's about turning life into something beautiful. My body doesn't have to limit me being a poor me type of person. I want to do more positive in this life than I can ever imagine possible. I'm a better person and I hope this helps you realize the position I have on this.
Thumbs up for me on that, brother. Look, one thing I want to tell you, Zach, that we brought up or we mentioned earlier today, and as a channel, I hope nobody takes this and runs with it the wrong way. Okay? So for you viewers out there watching, what I'm going to tell Zach and I'm going to tell the viewers is meant to benefit the right person in the right way with the right company. Okay? What I mean by that is with YouTube, with your social media exposure, experience, things that you have, we meaning the disability community, have a unique opportunity to approach businesses in reference to product because we are targeting the largest minority group in the world. And only we can target them in a way that everyone in the chat that's not disabled can't. I can say things you can't. I can joke with Zach the way you can't. Why? Because we're on that level and you're not, and you never will be. Unless you, I don't know, become part of the group when you flip your bike. I don't know. You can. That's the thing about, like Josh said, you can become part of our minority group. Just get hit by a car, shoot yourself in the foot, do something stupid, and you, or not stupid and unfortunate. And you can become part of the group, but until then, you can't joke. You can't see the laugh he's got. You can't have the smile and laugh that we are inside and you're not. But it's okay. It's okay. It makes up for all them people that were, oh yeah, you're blind in one eye and can't see out the other. Oh, so funny. But my brother, I applaud you. I said that since the day I've met you and the day Mayhem introduced us. And I applaud all the folks that I've worked with over the years. My goal for my show one day, as we roll forward and actually make more than $10 a month YouTube income, I want to be able to travel. I want to be able to come out to Zach. And I know about Zach that he likes camping. I love camping. I want to go to Zach and I want to go on a weekend camping trip with Zach where Zach wants to go and how Zach wants to do it. And we're going to show how Zach camps, not how I do it. We're going to camp exactly the way he does it. And maybe along the way, I could show you a few tricks for things that you may want to do that you might not know you can do. Like I was telling you with the stove and the burner. I have a lot of ideas. I'm one of them people where you can't tell me you can't, because I'll stick my foot in your butt. It don't work that way. I tell you can't. But that's the goal for Infantry Outdoors, is for other handicapped people to be in front of my camera. Y'all are getting tired of seeing me. I know that. 6 years I've been doing this now. Y'all are tired of seeing me. I want to showcase my brother camping, my one-armed sister taking me rock climbing. I want to take the quadriplegic to the gym and then do exercises, you know, whatever it is. You want to go biking, you want to go hiking, you want to go jet skiing, you want to go bass fishing, shark fishing. We could do it. Whatever your outdoor activity is, I want to come and I want to show everybody how other people like me get outdoors. You know, we'll get there one day. Sierra Star says respect gets associated with what can you do for what can you do for me attitude nowadays. You know, that's exactly it. What can you do for me? What can you do for me? And it's getting to a point where I watch and I associate and talk to a lot of YouTubers that are not in this country. Okay. And the United States title of entitlement is ridiculous. It is utterly ridiculous. The people that they think they're holier than holier, higher than high, and my nose can't go any higher. And that's not what it is, man. That's not what it is. Do unto others as you had done unto you. There's a real simple book. You can look at it, you can find it in a lot of places, and it'll teach you very simple what you were meant to be and do on this earth, because it's not our earth, it's someone else's earth. We're just guests. It's called the Bible. If you have any questions, pick it up, reference page 1 and read it to the end. And it'll show you. There is no entitlement, man. The only thing you're entitled to in life is nothing. Hard work and determination is what gets you what you want in life and where you want. And then one thing you were saying about the attitude, remember this, folks. Your attitude determines your altitude in your life. If your attitude is low, your altitude will always be low. If you have a high attitude or an impressive attitude, then your altitude will remain high. You're the pilot, and only you can control the plane. Like that. I know y'all like that.
Brother, entitlement got worse when participation trophies came.
Yeah. But, you know, they always say the road to hell was paved with good intentions. Okay? The man who came along and said participation, it wasn't meant to be what it is today. I'm from the era where we didn't have participation ribbons. That was I'm in the 40s. First, second, third, fourth, fifth. Maybe it went to 10th place in like elementary school. But at the end of the day, you have to learn there are winners and losers. You can have a winner and you can have a loser. It's okay. Not everybody's good at everything. Angry Conservative. Hey, brother Zach. Hey, Angry Conservative. Thank you for coming in tonight. For those of you that are just coming in, if you are, please hit the thumbs up. Please share it out. Help it out, because the algorithm never really likes when we talk about ourselves in a good way. So if you could help pass us on to other folks to come share what we are doing tonight with Brother Zach. I'm DJ Infantry from Infantry Outdoors. We would love for you to, get 1 million people in this room right now. That would be great. 1 million viewers at one time. So much chat, we can't read it all. Because it's a great topic. And Zach has really done a great job. As someone, Zach, I'm telling you, as someone has done TV and radio for over 20 years on major networks in the 3rd biggest market in the country, you're doing a heck of a job, my friend. Heck of a job. Questions are on point. Everything's on point. Cues are on point. We got this, bro. Even the viewers, y'all are on point. Y'all are amazing too. Put your questions in, folks. Feel free. You know, comment. We have many more pop-ups. Anybody got anything to say? Do you have any more questions tonight? Because you had some really good questions. No? Okay. Let me do this then. I'll take all the questions that you're giving me tonight in my head, and I'm going to think of a nice summary to sum it up for all of our family members out there. At the end of the day, us folks that have our disabilities know what our weak points are and what our strong points are. You need to mentally, like we talked about earlier, focus on your weak points. Sharpen your fine points, your strong points, because those are going to carry you. All right. Your weak points, again, we covered a few things. If you are electrically, I think that's the right way to put it. If you're electrically dependent due to your ability, we discussed the generator, the ⅏ power banks, the ⅏ things, the ⅏ boxes. I don't know another brand. I'm sorry to keep saying that. ⅏, get it, me and Zach. You really do. Hashtag Zach, everybody. Somebody get ⅏ in touch with us. But the solar panels, that right there in a preparedness situation is key. Okay. Solar panels, any way you go. And zero emissions. So food, make sure that you have food in case you're stuck. If you're stuck like Chuck, sorry, Chuck. If you're stuck like Chuck, you can't get out. Then the best way to do, again, is know your weak points. Okay. Adapt, and what you find, you need to adapt. You need to improvise, and then you will overcome. Okay. If you don't do the first two steps, you won't overcome. Find your weak points. Okay. Like Zach said, he couldn't use the stove. What did we figure out here tonight? A way for Zach to use the stove. Get a little propane cooker, a little nesting cup, set it on the floor. If something were to fall over, it's in a small on the floor situation where Zach can control it. And he'd be great. He'd be able to do freeze-dried meals. If he got the double burner, my guy would be cooking up steak and eggs, and I'd be over there barbecuing. So just make sure you know your weak points, and turn your weak point into your strong point. And as the Boy Scout motto is and always will be prepared. That's all I could tell you guys. Just be prepared. Don't wait. And don't think Potato Head or any of these people in our government are going to help or give a damn about you or your family. That's what I ended my segment with, and I'll end it here. Worry about you, your people, your environment, your community, your safety net. I don't know how you want to call the people around, the close people around you. You worry about your own, because guarantee you, all these people, they got $1 million bunkers. They're not going to save you a spot. There ain't gonna be no room for you when remember that old saying, where you gonna be when Jesus comes calling? Yeah, they're gonna be locking their doors, and you're gonna be stuck outside. Promise. So be ready. Get your water, get your food, get your fire, get your shelter. If you have those, and if you're disabled, make sure you have your medicines. That's one we didn't touch on tonight. If you're medically dependent, I know some scripts can't give you more than you're allowed to have. You need to find a way to get what you need to get. Okay, that's all I can tell you on that. My son's on scripts. Find a way to get what you can get. All right, I think that's it.
Well, hey family, thank you for coming and learning more about how to help unique ability people if stuff goes south. Have a great night, and I love you all.
Have a great night, everybody. Thank you all. God bless you. Appreciate you. Love. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, and share. Y'all know what the deal is. And don't forget to hit that thumbs up for the brother on the way out. If you're not subscribed, do so. Hit the notifications to all so you're notified each and every time this man does anything on YouTube. As for me, I'm the Infantry from Infantry Outdoors. Really appreciate you guys, and I'll sign off as I always do. As always, I hope that this, me, Zach, and all of the adventurers here on both programs inspires you to get outdoors. So until we meet again, God bless you. Have an amazing night, everybody. Thanks.
We need